Hi everyone. So, I thought yesterday, the 29th, was going to be my last video of the year. But I had, this isn't a poor me. This isn't a poor me or a negative video, I promise. It's just, I had a miserable night last night. So, as of this morning, I'm 91 pounds down. As of yesterday, it was 89 pounds down. So, I bought, during Black Friday sales on Amazon, I bought a smartwatch. Not the fancy Aura or the, an Apple. I just got a cheapy peepee. Like, it was on sale, I think, for $20 or $23, something like that. And it had, like, really good reviews. High praises. So I thought I'd take a chance and get one for my walking. That was exclusively what I had in mind. Excuse me. And I also bought a knockoff because I'm cheap. The infinity hoop. I don't know if you're familiar with what that is, but it's this plastic ring, basically, that has plastic links that you can adjust to the size of your waist. And it has this weighted pear-shaped ball attached to it on a string. And you shake your hips, kinda, or not really shake, but sway back and forth. Not like a hula hoop. You don't twirl in a round motion, but more of a back and forth motion. And it's supposed to really burn some calories doing that. And I mentioned in the other video from yesterday that I had some treats, but I was mindful and I didn't regret it, and I still don't. And I lost a pound from that video. But the thing is that I am constantly forgetting that I have autoimmune disease, and my body has really become super vocal for a lack of words. My body talks to me. It lets me know it just can't tolerate certain things. And unfortunately, it doesn't let me know this or remind me of this until after I've eaten it. And so I had I had these little spinach things. I hadn't eaten all day. I was finally hungry. And I had these spinach things that I had gotten because I didn't want to cook on the holiday. And sorry. It didn't agree with me. And I was doubled over in pain. in my stomach for hours. And then at 7 o'clock in the morning, without being too graphic, I was in the bathroom and I was sitting and I was holding a pail. Was not pretty. And so by today, by I guess about 11:30 this morning, a little while ago. Sorry, I weighed myself, and because I could feel, I knew all the weight that I lost. And I didn't know the number, but I just felt depleted. It was horrible, and I got like I was shivering, and my body temperature dropped, and I was just really sick, and I did not sleep at all. I mean, nothing. And the reason I mentioned this smartwatch is because it has the sleep monitor thing attached to it, and it verified I did not sleep at all. um, and oh, I know this is a terrible video, but while I lost a total of 91 pounds as of today, and I'm happy about that, this was not the most ideal way to lose the weight. It wasn't just water, it was solids too, but doubtful that it was fat. um, just yuck. Anyway, I got this infinity hoop, and it took me, I mean, I thought it would be easy, and I used to do the hula hoop when I was a kid, and I used to be able to keep it up, and I was really pretty good at it. And I tried my grandkids' hula hoop. The thing didn't even stay up for more than a second, and I must have tried 100 times. And my hips are bigger, so I don't really understand why I can't keep it up. You would think the hips alone being wider would have kept the hoop up even if it didn't go around. So this infinity hoop, this weighted infinity hoop, which was a knockoff because the infinity hoop that I saw on sale was like $80. And there was no way I was paying $80 for this thing because, one, I know me. I bought so many exercise things, and then they ended up either being sold on the Facebook marketplace or break or just, garbage. And two, I wasn't sure if it was really any good. But it seemed kind of fun, so I figured, well, I'll look and see. So I got one instead of $80. I got a cheap knockoff for 15. And I mean, I have to say, when the ball goes around, it's very smooth. But the problem was I could not keep this thing where the ball went around. So it's the same problem with the hula hoop, except this stays on my waist because you make the links where the hoop is tight around your waist. Not tight where you can't breathe or anything, but just that it doesn't like hang down or anything like that. And I could not get this thing to stay up and go around, so I put on different YouTube videos on how to keep it up. And I must have watched 10 different YouTubers that created how to use this thing. finally, after like an hour, I got it. At least one of the steps, because there's like two types of steps that you could do to keep it up, basically. And I figured out finally one of them, and it worked. And I kept it going for like, I don't know, 3 minutes. And then I took a break, and then I started it again, and I think I did it for like another 3 minutes. Well, first of all, this hoop says right on the box, burn up to 800 calories. And I could tell you right now, you're not going to burn 800 calories unless you stand there doing this thing for at least 8 hours. But I did work up a sweat in just the 6 minutes that I did it, the 3-minute increments. And it's supposed to be where it works your whole body, your core, your legs, your upper body. Well, I don't know about all that, but I did something to my left thigh, on the outside of my thigh and the upper part going to my hip, and I have been in agony all night. And this is not the kind of pain, you go to the gym and you're sore because you moved a few muscles that you're not used to, but it's like a good sore. This is more like a I'm gonna die sore. Or I'm just can't move sore. I need crutches sore. It is so painful. And it's not sciatica sore. It's just, what the heck did I do to my thigh sore with this hoop thing? So I didn't want to take an ibuprofen 800. I ended up taking 3 Excedrin migraine because it always takes care of my migraines, and it usually takes care of other pains. So I took it, and it did take the edge off for a while. But when I took it, the Excedrin migraine, and don't be alarmed at the 3 that I took instead of the 2 tablets, because I always take 3 for my migraine. So I don't like to take meds of any kind. So I'm not a pill popper. I only do it when it's absolutely necessary. But the pain was so bad that not only was it necessary, it was necessary for 3 of them. And I took it like 40 minutes before I ended up really sick and spending a good portion of my time in the bathroom. And now I am in so much pain again, but I am not taking any more Excedrin. But that was my night. I have not slept, which is why I'm laying here on the couch. I have to go back to work. I just needed to lay here for a few minutes, just to get the weight off my leg. And just thought I would share with you. I think it's kind of funny, but also not ideal to lose the weight. The big thing was the weight loss. I'm down 91 pounds, but I don't know if I should consider that a win, considering the way I lost the 91 pounds. I'm not in a bad mood, as you can see, and it's not, this is not the end of the world. It's just a setback. But I am not feeling well today. But I just thought I'd make that video and tell you about my 91 pounds and my cheapo smartwatch, which I quite like, by the way. It does everything that it said it would and more. And um, I've had expensive smartwatches before, like really expensive, and I like this little cheapo thing. And it came with 2 watch bands and the charger and something else, I don't remember what. I mean, for the price, I don't know if you could see the, oh shoot. Every time I try and show you here, can you see the screen? That's the screen that I chose. You have an option of all different kind. It tells you steps, calories, distance, sports if you're running, which I'll never use that app. And it tells you the weather, connects to your phone, connects to music, heart rate, oxygen, sleep, messages, my messenger from Facebook, and my text messages and Instagram. It's constantly beeping and annoying me. Or not beeping, vibrating, but still annoying me. They had like 20 different apps you could set it to, WhatsApp and a bunch of others. I don't use WhatsApp or what's it called? The Telegram, I think it is. I don't use any of that. So, but it had the option to do that, and I don't remember if it said, I don't think I set it to my email. I think you could, but I didn't want to because I knew that thing would go off every second if I did, and I didn't want to be annoyed anymore that I already am. So, um, it's, I mean, for less than $25, this was a really good watch, and I'm not an affiliate of anything. I don't even know how to do anything like that or make money on YouTube or Facebook or anything. I don't know what I'm doing with technology. But I do like this smartwatch, and like I said, I primarily just got it for walking because I don't always carry my phone when I go out walking, which I should, but I don't. And so this was just easier. And that's about it. So um it's the 30th, so we're not at New Year's Eve yet. I kept thinking today was New Year's Eve. I have had holiday menopause brain all week, and I have been getting dates wrong, appointments wrong, times wrong, and I never, ever, ever do that. I know I don't look like I'm a professional, but I am. And I'm really good at keeping track of my appointments, and to the point where I've gotten commended many times, like, how do you keep track of all that? I don't know. My brain is just, it's not operating at full capacity this week. So, that's my story, and I'm pretty sure there won't be any more videos after this one. I hope you guys, again, I hope you have a wonderful, healthy, and most of all, safe, especially if you're traveling, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and of course, a wonderful, happy, healthy, safe, prosperous new year ahead for 2026. And I wish you all the best, and sending virtual hugs and love. And thank you for being a part of my journey. You guys are so special to me, and I mean it truly. I just, gosh, I wish there was a way we could do like, like on Messenger where you could see each other live and talk, or do group chats like Zoom. I wish there was a way to do that on YouTube so we could all just have a party and get together live and just talk to each other and see each other's faces, and maybe one day. Okay, well, goodbye for now. I have to go back to work and hobble over there on my bad, painful leg. And I guess you can see I'm wearing the same clothes as I was yesterday. I'm a mess today. I, but I hope you guys got a little giggle out of this video. Hope I didn't bore you too much. If you made it to the very end, you are a soldier. Because I know my videos are so boring. And you're a trooper. And again, thank you for being part of my messy journey. And I will see you next year. Bye.